This is Reverse 1999. I'm just gonna kind of talk about it, show off whatever it is, because I really like this game. This game is so good.
Don't think I would notice you looking to
Shut
pay
up.
me a visit out in the wilderness.
I haven't played yet today, so that's why I'm doing all it. It's giving me all the free stuff. You know, right now there's an Assassin's Creed collab going on, so this is just, you know, this is just why it's like this. This is not usually how it is, of course. Assassin's Creed is awesome in my opinion, so it was very funny. I started playing this game. I had this game installed for a couple days before I first played it, and then when I started playing it, the AC thing had like just started. So yeah, it's kind of hilarious. Of course, battle pass and everything. It's a gacha game. What do you expect, right? But it's so unique, I guess would be the best way to say it. This game is insanely cool and I love it a lot, so I'm just going to talk about it. So this is a card battler game and it's very interesting. Like, it's very simple too. It's not that hard. It's pretty easy to understand. I got it pretty easily. Obviously I haven't delved too deep, but of course this is Assassin's Creed stuff. But you know, the wilderness is basically your teapot, which is very cool. This is just a teapot equivalent basically, and you just kind of talk to people and you can get free things. So that's basically the teapot. It's pretty good. I'm obviously going to be making comparisons to Genshin. Genshin is the game that I play, so comparisons have to be made because that is just the game that I play. Of course you have the gambling site. All the things. This one's new. I don't know who that is. Sure. This is all the gambling. Can I do a 10 pull? No. I almost can, but I can't. But I sadly cannot. You have all of these, which is very weird. This is standard banner. I'm pretty sure this is the permanent banner. And then you have, this is over in 13 days. This is over 37. That's over in 2, and this is in 37. So these two are event type banners. I pulled on Ezio's banner, got him in 20 pulls, and then have not pulled on it since. And then I've been pulling on this for that lady. Obviously you have all the characters, so it's weird. You don't have weapons or anything like that. You just get characters. So you have 2-star, or I think, yeah, 2-star or 3-star. What is it? Yeah, 2-star. That's it. It's 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, and then 6-star. That's how it goes up. And there are no weapons or anything. You just pull characters. Now I don't know the use cases for the worse, the characters that are lower tier. I don't know if there's good use cases. I am not that deep into this game yet. These are the 4 that I like: Ezio, Jessica, Sonetto, and DK. I can run through. So Ezio, cool. I'm just gonna mute voices so I don't get interrupted. So Ezio is an assassination DPS riposte character, and he's very fun. My favorite skill is this one. So this is Serve the Light. So you cast it and you get fighting experience for a round, and then whenever an opponent hits you or one of your party members, you do counter attack to them, so you deal a lot of damage. And Ezio has this cool thing where you can equip a primary secondary weapon. I've not unlocked those unlock later, but I'm using one that grants poison on hit. So with counters and the poison blade, I poison every time I counter. So every time they hit me, I hit them, and then they get poisoned. Other than that, he is really strong. He does quite a lot of damage. I don't know if there's like artifacts or what. I have not figured that out. So I don't know. You do get free outfits, by the way. So when you insight 2, this is the Ascension, you get a free outfit for 5 and 6-star characters. This Ezio outfit is Altair's armor from Assassin's Creed 2. You unlock it throughout the story. Well, you have to do side quests to unlock it, but you can unlock it and during the game actually wear it. And then this is his normal outfit, so that's very cool. But yeah, Insight is just Ascension. I have not gotten there yet. I'm trying to get the things, but it takes a while. But that's Ezio. And then we have Jessica. Jessica does poison. Well, she doesn't do poison, but she uses poison, so it deals more damage if the character is poisoned. And with Ezio, that's pretty useful. This is a single target attack, multi-target attack. That's just how it is. I haven't found her to be too strong, but she's the only other 6-star I got, so I level her. Yeah, she's pretty fun. She's got these outfits. This is a paid one. This one you get at Insight too. I don't know why she's a deer. I really don't know. I have no idea what's up with her. But yeah, I'm going to talk more about skills and things when we get into when I do some actual playing the video game. This is Sonetto. This is a free character. You get her for free. So she's like a tryout. She's like a free tutorial character that you just get. She does pretty good. She can do this debuff where if you get the 2-star version of this, it disarms them so they can't do a melee attack, which is very cool. And then she can buff to deal more damage, take less damage, and then her ultimate is pretty cool as well. She's fun. And then I have DK, who I used to use Tenet because Tenet would shield. She can shield. But I found that DK is more interesting to me. So, and she can heal, which I think is like they're just like the same thing, but I think health is more, you can manage health better than you can if you have a shield instead. Like, I don't know, I just prefer to have health, right? I prefer to have healing, so I also use her. She does not do a lot of damage. I don't know how to make characters do more damage. Like, I don't know like what you want to do that. I still have a lot to learn about this game. And then there's all these other 5-stars that I have. I was originally going to use this character, but then I got Jessica. So, and then I hate this guy. This is another tutorial guy. He is just an apple, and I have no idea how the fuck he works. I literally had to Google it. Like when I first started, I was like, what the fuck is apple? And I don't know. I didn't get any usefulness. That's characters. This is the event. This is the resin equivalent. You get, it's called activity. This goes up the higher level you are. So I'm level 5, almost level 6. You'll see this, my limit goes up the more I level up, which is a very interesting way to do it, but that's fine. If you notice here, this is Vertin, the main character. So a la Traveler, Genshin Impact, but Vertin is an actual character and they are voiced, and it is very good. Well, the voice acting is kind of iffy in this game. I'm playing in English, and the English voice acting is just kind of odd sometimes, but I think that it is unique. At least if you play this game and want to add me, that's my idea, I guess. But this is your little profile thing. I don't have any other portraits, but that's Vertin, main character. So more into this, there is most of this game is just going to be the story. Like, I have not gotten into anything aside from the story except for resource and insight farming. But this is like the first set of the story that you have. So you do the first, you do the story, and that's just mostly what you do, right? That's pretty much it. You just go around and do things, and you've experienced the story, and the story has been really good so far. I really like it. You have normal mode, and then you also have hard mode that you unlock later down the line. Hard mode is not incredibly hard if you're just leveled correctly. My mouse is sticking, I don't know why. If you're just leveled correctly, it's not that hard. And then I'm on Act 2, which has been good. So far the story's been great. This is, I believe these are the character quests, but I don't know which character is what. So I was just gonna start at the beginning and go over, but I haven't unlocked one yet. Wrong button. Oh, if you notice here, you have the back button. So if I go 2 menus deep into something, so if we go character, right? If I open the character, then I go back, I just go back here. But if I press the square, I go right to the home page. It's a very nice thing, but sometimes I click the go home page button instead. But anyway, let's get into I'll get into gameplay, which is a little more interesting. So obviously you spend your resources to do this. You have 4 characters, and but one of them is an assist character. So if one character dies, that character will then come onto the field. So you just level up a 4-person team, but you only actually fight with 3 of them. So I have this set up, and Soneto is just kind of assisting. I don't know if there's anything deeper with assisting. Like, I don't know if you get bonuses depending on who you put on there. I have no idea. You'll see that this says stronger, this is weaker. That's because there's this radio menu of Flatus. So this is, you do 30% more damage against enemies who are have a weaker Flatus. So Beast beats Plant, which beats Star, which beats Mineral, which beats Beast, right? And then these ones do each other. I don't know how this works. I have these characters, but I haven't used them. But this is the big thing. So you see the enemies are stars, so you want to bring Plant. And you'll see that because I have bring Plant Lady, she's gonna be stronger against them. He's gonna be the same, she's not gonna matter. And then she would be weaker, but she's off field, so it doesn't really matter. You have this melody thing which you unlock through the story, and you just use, it's basically like an incantation spellbook thing, so you can cast it while in combat and you can get some special bonuses. I don't know how deep that goes, like if there's more of them, I don't really know. So let's do this. We'll just start combat. So you'll see this is card battling. So you get randomly given cards and you have to use them based off of what's better, you know, what you want to use. So I'm going to use his counter ability. So whenever he gets hit or anybody on the team gets hit, they will take damage. I'm going to use his normal attack because then he will apply poison to this enemy. And then I'm going to use Jessica's multi attack. So she'll hit multiple enemies, so they'll do damage. So he casts that, he hits it, and then she'll do her attack, which will do extra damage because they're poisoned and because they're weaker. Now they're gonna be hitting me, but Ezio's just gonna hit them and do more damage. And then now you'll see this card is 2-star, and that's because you can combine cards to make them stronger. So let's say I want to use this attack, then those two, right, these two will combine together into a 2-star, and now that attack is stronger. So now I'll also use that, and then actually before that we'll do this attack, and then I'll do 2-star healing to get some health back, and then we'll do the attack. And then they automatically combine and everything like that. So yeah, that's where the strategy comes in, is you want to combine cards. So you can also, let's see, I don't have any here that I can do. So let's wait, hold on. I wish I could just start it, but I guess it's fine. Oh look, we have 2 bursts. So I still don't have a combination. You can drag cards around to combine them, but that takes up an AP point, which is this, right? These are the number of moves you can make, and dragging around a card takes one of these. So here, actually I can do this. So I can cast this incantation, which costs 40 whatever this is, and that'll generate a card that I can then move to combine with another card, and then it upgrades, and that doesn't take a move. So now I'll cast this, I will cast this, and then we'll go with Jessica's burst, her ultimate. So the bursts correlate to these dots above characters' heads. You get these from moving cards, combining cards, playing cards, right? And then as you build those up, you'll unlock the burst. Ezio doesn't have that because he's a special case. He follows different rules. he gets more points from killing enemies and doing damage than really anything else. So we're gonna do Ezio's counter. I don't really need healing, so let's do a 3-star attack, and then we'll do her very strong attack. Nice. And she's dead, and we win. She got poisoned to death, and I'm level 6. Let's go. See, now I have one more ability or activity regen. That's because they vary and they're a bunch of weird numbers. You know, it's not consistent like in Genshin where you spend 20 or 40 resin. You have to spend 18 or 12 or 16 or some weird amount, and it sucks. But what's cool about this is now that I've done this once, if I just do this again, then I can, I believe, how do you do? I swear there was a way. Hold on, there's something somewhere. I'm missing something. So now that, so this is a resource gathering mission, and I believe, yes, this is what you can do. So you can do replays. So after you clear it once, you can choose how much you want to spend on this. So this resource that I'm farming now is called Dust. It's what you use to level characters. Actually, speaking of that, I should show off the character leveling real quick so you can get an understanding of what's going on. So we just use Tenet as an example. So leveling takes two things. It takes Dust, and it takes Mora, or the Sharpodonti, which is the money. So the Dust and that's it. It just keeps going up, and you just have them. So that's all you gotta farm, that I understand. And you can level them up multiple times, and it'll just use this amount, and then you can see how much they are leveled through this funny triangle. That's basically it. So you're gonna get a lot of that through the story and everything, and through just using, like, doing tasks, right? Like if I claim those, I'll get 500 money because I did that, and there's even more here, right? So you're just gonna get that as you play. But you can also just straight up farm it, right? So if I wanted to do this, I can straight up just farm it. But since I've already done this before, I could choose how much I want to spend. So let's do a ×2. So we spend 30, but since I've already done this, this will be a replay. So I don't actually have to make any moves. My hands are off the keyboard, and it's just gonna make all the moves that I made on my successful attempt. And the enemies are going to do the same move, so I don't have to think again. Like, it's pretty cool. It speeds up farming way more when you don't have to redo the thing you've already done, right? That's a very cool thing that I like. It's just really cool, and I really like it. It very much helps the farming, right? Oh, even more stuff. Let's go. Yeah, you get it overloaded with a ton of stuff really early on. Like when I first started playing, and there were so many things to click through. I believe you have to clear the first story to unlock the event. I think to unlock the ability to do events, like how in Genshin it says, oh, you must be AR rank 12 to do events, right? In this, you have to have cleared the first section of the story, which is not very hard. Yeah, it was fine. But that's basically it. And then insight is, you saw us do this, you farm for these, which you use to level the characters. Sadly, you can't get multiple, so you just have to farm it 5 times if I wanted to ascend Ezio, because I need 6 of them, and I only have 3 because it takes so long. But you also need these. You can find these just through levels during the story, right? You can just redo those fights and get them. So that's the easy way, or you can buy them in like the pawn shop in the store or whatever. So like this, oh, that's my backpack. That's all the stuff that I have. This is your menu, of course. You probably saw me open this. You have friends and everything in here. All the news shows up right here. Click this button, it goes to your thing. You can also I'm gonna do that. If you go here and then go, where did I go? What is that? Oh, this is this. I never use this. I don't know what really this does. But I meant to go here. No, I meant to go here, Then you can click this button. You can switch who's on the home page. I just have Ezio because I have him, but you can do nobody, I think, or this is random. I don't know. But you can put whoever you want here. You know, it doesn't really matter. You can put the piece of glass. So it doesn't really matter. I think it's pretty cool that you do this. I forgot how to do it when I first did it, and you can change the background when you unlock these. I don't know how to do that, so. But yeah, that's pretty much Reverse 1999. I think this game is really good. I've been really enjoying it, and especially because of the Assassin's Creed thing. I mean, I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan. I quite literally just finished replaying AC2 because this just made me want to replay AC2. So I just finished doing it, like literally before I started recording this. I was playing that game and I finished it. But I don't know how this goes. I like haven't done this like at all yet. But this is Vertin, Ezio, Apple. But this is very cool because, you know, Genshin hasn't gotten a collab character since Aloy, and I wasn't around for that. So it's very cool to play a game that's not the game that Ezio is from. I don't know, man. I just really like this. I think it's great. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I would highly recommend you try this game. I think that this game is very good. It's very fun. I enjoy it a lot. You might get a kick out of it. I don't know. It's free through Steam is what I'm playing it through. I'm just playing it through Steam. It's on there. I bet you can download it from their website too if you want to, but I prefer to do that. I think it's good. So I would love to show off the gambling, but I don't have enough wishes. Give this a try if you like it. I heard like nothing about this game. I hadn't heard about this. I found this through a TikTok that I saw of another collab that they had with something, but it was like this funny cartoon. It was just like cartoon animation where they're like making bagels or something like that, and they keep eating them as they're making them. So I don't know, it was funny, so I decided to try it, and it's been really fun. Anyway, that's this. I really like this game, so I hope you try it. It's very good. I like to show off games that I've heard like nobody talk about, and yeah. Anyway, that's that. I'll see you Friday for a weekly recap. We're doing boss farming for various people, so nothing too crazy. Anyway, I'll see you then. Goodbye.